In the midst of the pandemic, plantitos and plantitas emerge as they use plants as ornamental and for leisure purposes. But the question is, how do plants maintain their stability and energy? How do plants live when we need plants to live? I will give you time to think about it. If your answer is photosynthesis, you got it right. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a food-making process in plants, algae, and some bacteria. The raw materials, carbon dioxide and water, are needed with the help of sunlight and chlorophyll to make glucose as the main product and oxygen as the byproduct of the whole process. Chloroplast, which contains chlorophyll, is enclosed by outer and inner membranes. The fluid region is called the stroma, which contains enzymes. The flat disc-like sacs called thylakoids are suspended in the stroma. When thylakoids are arranged in stacks, they are called grana, which look like a stack of coin. The reactions of photosynthesis occur in two stages, the light-dependent reaction and the carbon fixation reaction. The light-dependent reaction occurs in thylakoid. Electrons are supplied to the system from splitting of water. When photosystem 2 is activated by absorbing photon, electrons are passed along electron transport chain and are donated to photosystem 1. Electrons in photosystem 1 are energized by absorption of additional light and passes to NADP+, forming its reduced form, NADPH, which accepts 2 electrons along with hydrogen ion. This process produces ATP, NADPH, and oxygen as byproducts. The carbon fixation reaction or Calvin cycle occurs in stroma. This reaction is also referred as dark reaction or light-independent reaction because it has no direct requirement for light. It is also called Calvin cycle since it is named after Melvin Calvin. The first phase is called the carbon dioxide uptake, wherein the RUBP is combined to carbon dioxide by rubisco to produce 2 molecules of PGA. The second phase is called carbon reduction, wherein the PGA molecules are converted to G3P using NADPH and ATP from the light-dependent reaction. For every 6 turns of Calvin cycle, 2 of the 12 G3P molecules leave the cycle and join in pairs to produce glucose. The third phase is called the RUBP regeneration, wherein the 10 remaining G3Ps will rearrange into 6 molecules of RP. Second phosphate is added to RP from expanded ATP to become RUBP and the cycle begins again. Photosynthesis is a complex process, but this helps us to live and provide plants energy that would also help us to carry out different life activities. I hope that you learned something today. Let's appreciate the importance of plants and keep learning.